Put it all on black. Put it all on black. What's the number you have to hit for blackjack? I'm gambling. I'm risking my life. Shut up. Happy days, my name is Daisy Maize, and welcome back to another riveting episode of my YouTube series, Booning and Baiting. That's right, we are back with yet another episode of Season 2 of Booning and Baiting, the YouTube series where I, your hostess, Miss Daisy Maize, .jpg if you're looking for me on socials, minus the miss, it's just Daisy Maize, .jpg. It's just like it is here everywhere else, except on YouTube. Well, you have to spell out the DOT. It's an actual period everywhere. Anyway, Booning and Baiting is the series where I, your hostess, take a seemingly irrelevant topic and absolutely dissect it in a way that it could have only dreamed of in its most dastardly nightmares. And that's me, a dastardly nightmare. So today I am wearing my finery. You may think that I look like a magician, and you're not entirely wrong, but I do need to remind you that these epaulets have poker chips and cards on them, which means today we are talking about gambling. That's right. Risking it, gambling it, throwing the dice, rolling the dice, throwing the bones, believing in the heart of the cards, all of it, the whole shebang. We're doing it all. So gambling, I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh really counts as gambling. It's just a card game. Anyway, it's just a children's card game, which I will kill you over. So, gambling is an interesting topic because do you ever hear about it in a positive context? Not really, right? I feel like it really never goes over that well. It's kind of always a problem. You only ever hear about a gambling problem. You never hear about casinos casinos are usually places where villains live, right? Or they're a place like the Lotus Casino in Percy Jackson where they're like designed to be inescapable, right? They literally prey upon humanity's addictive nature, their ability to become attached to things that they feel that they need to survive. I wouldn't know anything about that. So yeah, gambling's got a bit of a connotation, shall we say. But let's look on the positive sides. We gotta give it the benefit of the doubt, right? Boon number one. I don't know this to be true, but I have heard it from people. Gambling is fun? Gambling is fun, question mark. So I gotta ask. I love looking at casinos. I love the sparkly lights. I love the twinkling. I love all the noises. I love the people. I love the drinking. I love all those aspects of a casino. But the actual games themselves, some of the games like blackjack, like, you know, the actual table games, the ones that require, well, do they require skill? I mean, they're entirely luck-based, right? Take a trading card game, for instance, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon to an extent. You kind of have to build a deck that is designed to work well, designed to search other cards throughout the deck, or designed to work well with whatever hand it spits out for you, right? You can't really do that with playing cards, right? It's just the same 52 cards. You don't get to decide on any of those. So, is there any skill involved, or is it just fucking luck? I would genuinely like an answer to that question if somebody has it. That eludes me. And it actually isn't until I've sat down to talk about this that it really popped into my head, you know? But those games of skill, question mark, those games of chance, let's say, those games of chance over at the tables, that makes sense. It's more of an involved atmosphere, right? But the slot machines, what's going on with her? What is that about? I have questions. I tried them once on a cruise ship when I turned 18 because the waters of a country that allowed it, or whatever it was. I forget how that works, but I was allowed to. I gambled. I think I played one slot machine, and then I was like, this is boring. I'm going to the pool. Granted, it was like nighttime, but still, what is the point of it? I mean, I guess it's fun for those who find it fun. But bane number one is that to me, it really doesn't sound very fun at all, right? For example, you know those MMOs that Josh Strife Hayes always reviews that like have autoplay features that you just you toggle on the switch and your character goes and levels up and grinds and plays the game without you even being involved? That kind of feels like what slot machines are for me, right? Games for those who don't like playing games. I know the whole motivator here is money, right? It's about winning big. Winning big in Reno, winning big in Vegas, winning big in Atlantic City. What's going on, my East Coast Jersey girls? What's up? Do any of you enjoy them, and why? Because I don't understand. And slots on the phone? Like phone app game slots? What's the point? You lose all the fun of a casino. I mean, can you still win money there on your phone? I guess anything's possible, right? Speaking of possible winnings, boon number 2 is that you literally have the chance to win the lottery when it comes to gambling. I mean, it's very slim chances, but you could. But I still have just like so many questions. Like what? I mean, like, do you really have a good chance of winning big? Probably not, right? So bane number 2 is there's really no point in trying to win, right? And without the possibility, without the realistic possibility of winning money, what's the point? What is the point of gambling? I know I've got like a whole gambling themed look here, and I love the aesthetics. Don't get me wrong, I love the aesthetics, but I don't know. I just started liking martinis, so maybe if I go to a casino as an adult, I'll understand. I don't know. My parents love going to casinos and gambling. My aunts and uncles love it. It seems like an older generation thing, though. I don't know if my sister likes it. I don't know if her boyfriend likes it. I can't think of any friends that like it except for like coworkers who are older than me. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't even know if I'm actually doing boons and banes anymore. I'm just like stream of consciousness talking about how I don't like gambling and wondering earnestly why it's there. I mean, for boon number 3, maybe the culture surrounding gambling is cool. I mean, isn't it really fun to like hang out with gamblers? I mean, that's not even true. I don't think it's fun to hang out with gamblers. Listen, I love my family, and some of my family loves gambling more than others, and I will say, the one that comes to mind, they are the fucking greatest. They are the best. They are the GOAT. But I can't imagine that that's because of gambling, right? Probably has nothing to do with that. They're probably just cool people who happen to like gambling, right? I don't know, girl. I don't know. It's a fucking conundrum. I don't know what is going on with that. And for bane number 3, let's bring it home. I mean, gambling addiction is like really bad. In a world, in specifically a country, the United States, where we have such a crippling debt problem across the board, like it is so easy to go into debt here. If I didn't have my parents helping me out, I would be fully in debt. So miserably so. So like, you now have this hobby, this game that can put you into more debt, and it's easier to do so. Am I missing something? What is fun about gambling? It literally, you have the tiniest shred of a chance to win anything, to even break even. And then you have like so many opportunities to get fucked up. The drinking, the debt, the addictive qualities, the fact that you could easily get robbed in a casino. Like, there's just so many things. It's like the adult version of an arcade, and if there's anything I've learned from arcades, it's like, you lose money in arcades, and that's it. You have fun playing some of the games, but like with gambling, with casinos, you don't even have the joy of the fun games. There's no rules, there's no challenge, there's no real point. I think you can all probably guess where I'm headed with this. Overall, I would say that gambling is unequivocally and irrevocably and so obviously a bane that I don't even know why anybody enjoys doing it. And this is not coming from a place of hate. I don't particularly feel any personal animosity towards the concept of gambling, but I just, specifically in the context of like hotel casino gambling, I don't get it. I even put on, you know, my poker chips and my playing cards and my dice earrings and everything, and I dressed up like a fucking Vegas strip magician just to try and connect to the material a bit more, and it's not working. Girl, go see the showgirls in Vegas. Go vibe at the resorts in Vegas. What are you doing in the casinos? I know it's famous for that, but like, why? So yeah, gambling is a bane. However, there could be a part 2 to this video at some point, where I do gambling as D&D, rolling dice, playing cards in a tavern or under the docks kind of situation. That gambling sounds like it could be fun. Honorable mention for that kind of gambling. Maybe fantasy gambling, maybe that's a different thing. Maybe we'll do that. Let me know what you think in the comments. And while you're down there in the comments leaving a comment and you liked the video, consider liking the video. Also, you can share the video to your friends. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would love it if you would do that. That would be So great. And then after you do that, you can hit that nifty little notification bell so that you get notifications every single time I post some brand new plant-based cotton candy cartoon cross-dressing clowny content. It's a good time. I post episodes of Booning and Baining whenever a season is live, and then I take a very long break. And in the meantime, I post all sorts of other videos. It's fun. I hope you gleaned something from this episode because I don't know. None of my opinions have changed. I just understand less about gambling. Anyway, my name is Daisy Maize, and I'm wishing you some happy days. Mwah. Bye. What a weird episode this was. This was a strange one. This is a strange one. This might be the catalytic converters episode of season 2. Not sure. Not sure. I don't know what that was, but it made me kind of horny. I need a nap. Goodbye.